We got to pay attention to that. All right, so let's review that. For part 2, we're doing the directions. So we have to remember that our compass is labeled like this. Okay? So when it says, and all you're doing is drawing. You're not going to do any math, you're not going to need a calculator, you're just drawing. Draw the path of the ship. If it sails for 4 hours on a course of 125 degrees. So 125 degrees would be like right here. Would you agree with that? And that's how I draw it. Past 90. Now, 4 hours at a speed of 10 knots. I'm sure you've heard that word before, right? Knots. Knots are nautical miles per hour. So it's just a speed, okay? A knot is a speed. They're nautical miles per hour. So if he's gone for 4 hours at a speed of 10 miles an hour, how far has he gone? 4 hours, 10 miles an hour. 40 miles. Distance equals rate times time, right? Now the unit on that is nautical miles, but if you just write miles, I'm fine with it. Don't write knots. Knots is a speed, not a distance. So 4 hours, 10 miles an hour, 40 miles. Okay? Now he's here. Now he's right here. So I'm going to set a new compass. And now he's going to be on a course of 195 degrees. So 195 is going to be right here. Would you agree with that? Every time he changes course, set up a new compass and start measuring. Now, he is going 10 miles an hour for how long? On the second leg of his journey, he only went for
1 hour.
1 hour. So if he went 10 miles an hour for 1 hour, he went 10 miles. I'm going to shorten that up a little bit, and this is 10 nautical miles. Now he's right there. Why did I shorten that up a little bit? Because if that's 40, I want this to be like a fourth of it, approximately. I'm not using a ruler, I'm not measuring, just do the best you can. Okay? That's it. Done with that problem. Number letter B. We have an airplane flying at a speed of 250 knots for 3 hours on a course of 50 degrees. Here's my compass. So 50 degrees would be right here. Now, how long is that going to be? He went for 3 hours at a speed of 250. How far did he go? What? No. 3 hours at a speed of 250.
3 times 2.
750. Nautical miles, okay? Now he's here. New compass. Then he flew for 2 more hours on a course of 350. Isn't 350 like right here?
Yep.
Almost straight up again? Now how long is that one? He went for 2 hours at 300 miles an hour. So that one is a little bit longer. That one is 600 nautical miles. And now he's right here. And our problem is starts in the direction set up in compass. 1 hour at the same speed. So that one will be 300 nautical miles. And now he's right here. And your problem's finished. All you had to do was draw it. Number 2, we have a 16-foot pole casting a 23-foot shadow on the ground.
Yeah.
And we want to find the angle of elevation of the sun. Sine, cosine, or tangent? Tangent. So tan x equals 16/23, opposite over hypotenuse, opposite over adjacent. Now be careful, this is one of the special ones. How do I type this in? Second tangent, 16 divided by 23, 34.82 degrees. Why did I use second tangent? Because I don't know the angle. I gotta know the angle to use my regular buttons, otherwise I have the inverse. Okay, number 3. I got a tree. I got a squirrel. Looking at an acorn. Angle of depression, 28 degrees, 10 minutes. Where do I put the 34? A squirrel at the very top spots an acorn 34 feet from him. That's the hypotenuse, isn't it? Here's the squirrel, here's the acorn. And I want to know how tall the tree is. Sine, cosine, or tangent? Sine 28
Pardon the interruption. Is Max Bird in your classroom?
Yeah,
Could you send him to the admissions office, please?
yep.
Thank you.
So sine 2810, take your stuff out. Maybe it's almost over. Equals x over 34. Or you can leave it here and come back and get it if that's easier for you. I don't care. So sine 2810 equals x over 34. Everybody okay with that? So x equals 34 sine 2810. Now, if the bell rings, hang on. You gotta make sure you remember how to type this in. 34 sine 28 second apps degrees. 10 second apps minutes. And you should get 16.05. So remind me tomorrow, and we'll do the last 2 problems and get this done, okay? Remind me of that tomorrow.
All right, thank you.
4/7 is due on Friday. Remind me tomorrow. I need somebody, Zion, you're gonna be.
Yeah, no, of course, I did.
All right, thank you.